Hello. Welcome back. My name is Nehemiah with Next Level Designs. We are going to go ahead and look at a new type of product that you can add. This one is going to be a variable product. What that means is there are going to be different variations to your product. For this example, we're going to use another coaster, my wife being the inspiration behind these products. Um, we are going to add variations between a coaster and a trinket tray for this example. So what we're going to do is go ahead and click Add New, and we're going to say, we're just going to call it trinket tray for the sake of the example. This can be a trinket tray or a coaster. The coaster will cost an additional $1 for the cork backing. So what we're going to do next is go down to where it says simple product. We're going to scroll down. You'll see variable product. Go ahead and click on that. And now you're going to have some extra options that you didn't have before. So taxable, all of that stuff is going to be the same. Whatever you want to do for wherever you live, however you run your business, that's up to you and your state laws and such. So moving down to inventory, let's just call it trinket tray, manage stock. You can do this, but since it's a variation, it's going to be managed at the variation level, and I'll show you what that means in just a moment. So we're going to skip this section, go to shipping. Same deal here. You can add this information and that'll make it your default for all of your variations. So let's just say that it is 12 ounces, 4 by 4 by 1 like it was before. Linked products, like same thing, upsales, cross sales, we'll skip that for now. Attributes, this is where you add your variations. So what we're going to do here is click custom product attribute. So we'll do add, and we're going to create it. So what we're going to do here is, let's just say tray type. And then here you have to separate each attribute or variation with this straight line down. So what we're going to do is enter the first one as trinket tray. Then we're going to add that divider and then do coaster. And that is all there is to it for entering your values. We're going to do use for variations, and what that's going to do is allow us to use this next spot down called variations to set the specifics for each variation. And trinket tray is the first variation, coaster will be the second variation. So let's go ahead and save this. Now go down to variations. Now you're going to see add variation. Now create variation from all attributes. You're not going to have to do that. You just leave it at add variation. So nice and simple. Click go. That'll add your first variation, and you can do trinket tray. And now go back up to where it says add variation, click go again, and that'll be your second one. So you'll set that to coaster, and you'll do that for as many different variations as you want. So if this were a t-shirt with 5 different sizes, you would add it 5 different times and then add like the small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, etc. So now we're going to go ahead and save changes. And now, since we don't have things set, it's just reminding you here that you do not have anything set, but I'm just in the habit of constantly saving just to make sure I don't lose anything. So let's take a look at coasters first. So we'll do the SKU for that, so we'll call it tray coaster. And now it's not downloadable or virtual, so we're going to leave those alone, but we are going to manage the stock. So we're going to pick the price. Let's just say it is $21. No sale price, and there are 7 of these in stock. And we're not going to allow back orders, but of course you can if you want to. But for this video, we're going to say do not allow. So we're going to add the weight, 12 ounces, dimensions 4 by 4 by 1. And then shipping, again, we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm not going to worry about tax. And then if there's a specific description that differs from the main product of what you put up here, you can add an additional description right here. Then we're going to move down to trinket tray and then add manage stock. So the variation price for this one, since there's no cork backing, we're just going to do $1 less. We did 21 up here, so we'll do 20 right here. Stock, we'll say 7 of these in stock as well. Weight, it's going to be slightly less since it doesn't have a cork backing, so let's just say it's 11 ounces. And the height, we're just going to put the same, or the dimensions, we're just going to put the same. And then again, you can add a description, shipping, tax, all that kind of stuff, but we're going to leave that blank for now. So save changes. All right, so we haven't added product images, but you should already know how to do that by now. But just for the sake of repetition, we'll go ahead and add your feature image. And then we are going to add your other ones. You can actually select more than one. So if you hold in Shift, you can select each one and then add to gallery. That's going to add your gallery images down here. Now, the other thing you're going to want to do here is select your variant image. And the reason that you're going to want this is when they have it in their cart or in checkout, this is the image that is going to show. So if you leave this blank, they're just going to see a blank placeholder image in their cart or in their checkout section, and you don't want that. So let's go ahead and add an image. This one was coaster, so we're going to add the coaster. And then down in trinket tray, we're going to add just the top view of it. All right, now that we've got that done, we're going to save changes over here. And let's publish. So now that it's published, we're going to go ahead and preview it. All right, so now we have a trinket tray here. It goes $20 to 21, and the tray type, this is going to be your variant, so the customer will be able to choose trinket tray or coaster. So if you do coaster, it's just going to give the price down here, 7 in stock. If you do trinket tray, it changes $20, available, 7 in stock. And then here are your gallery pictures down here, so you can scroll through all of those. And then you have your additional information. That's just the dimensions and the weight, the tray type, variant options that you have. If you don't want this information shown, you can actually hide it, but we will cover that in a later video as well. And this is a related product just because that's one of the other products that we have. That is by default. Again, if you don't want that to show, we can hide that as well, and we will cover that in a later video as well.